Today we're gonna do a tier list video. And the first one is bomb fruit. Well, bomb fruit isn't that trash. It got rework and it's pretty good and nice after its work. I'm gonna have to put it in nice tier. Buddha fruit. Buddha fruit's the best for grinding. And you don't really have to put any stat points into fruit to really use it. So I gotta put this in the OP tier. And then there's chop fruit. Chop fruit isn't like an OP fruit. Like, it has some cool abilities, like you can't get hit by swords, but its attacks are kind of trash. So I'm still gonna have to put in the trash fruit. Barrier. Barrier really needs a rework. Like, all its moves are trash. It's just a barrier. It's just like one single barrier. So I'm also gonna have to put this in the trash fruit. Now, control. Control fruit's only good move is practically the first move. You know, the levitated one. So because of that, I'm gonna have to put it with good tier. Dark fruit. Now, dark fruit, it's really good for grinding. It's an elemental, so I would have to put it in. And for PvP, it's pretty good too. So I'm gonna have to put in the good tier. Diamond. You see, like, diamond is trash. It's just a remake of Buddha, but except it's just bad. Who would use it? Trash. Well, you see, Dora's already revamped it to Portal, so I don't really know much about it. Yeah, it was turned in. It was only used for like its transportation ability, so I think like just a nice tier. It isn't trash. Dough is great. For PvP, it's broken. Grinding, I don't know. Nobody has it like when they first come to second seed. So I'm gonna put in the OP tier. Dragon. You see, it's really good for like, it's really good for PvP. It's really good for like damage in AoE, but not that good for grinding. So I would say like really good. Falcon, its moves suck. It sucks. Its transformation sucks. It sucks. Flame fruit, it's a Logia. It has some pretty good AoE moves. So I'd have to put in like the good tier. Gravity. Nobody uses gravity. Only like some people use it, but it's like, it has some pretty good combo potential, so I'm gonna have to put it like past flame. Ice. Now, ice is just like a very good version of flame, except it has stuns, and when it's awakened, it could be really good. It has really good potential. So I'll have to put in the really good. Kilo. Do I really have to talk about Kilo? Trash. Leopard. Leopard's the best one in the game. It's good for trading, and it's good for PvP. OP. Light. Light has the fastest flame in the game. It's really good for grinding, and pretty good for PvP. And it has an awakening. I'll have to put it in the really good tier. So next is love fruit. Love fruit, it got a rework recently, and its last was Besto Frenda. Well, it is pretty good, but I don't think it's like God tier. You know, like God tier. I'm just gonna put in the really good tier. Magma. It has the best damage dealing. It's really good for CV's grinding, and it's really good for grinding, and sometimes PvP if you have good aim. So I'm gonna have to put this in OP. Paw. Everybody hates Paw these days. Its moves are pretty good. It has some combo potential, but sucks for trades and sucks for like grinding. So I'm gonna have to give it a solid nice tier. Phoenix Fruit. Damn. Phoenix Fruit has an awakening, which makes it super good. But but when it's unawakened, it sucks. Like, it sucks. So I'm gonna have to put it in the really good tier. Quake Fruit. Quake Fruit's pretty good in value for trades. You could probably get a good trade. Kinda good for PvP. And for grinding, it's horrible. Like, it's really horrible. It has so much knockback, except for the last move. So I'm just gonna have to put this in like the good tier. Revive Fruit. I don't mean to, be like a hater of Brook, but Revive Fruit sucks. Its only good move is like Resurrection for a second life, like for the sword users. So I'm gonna have to put in the nice tier. Rubber Fruit. I love Rubber Fruit, but like I love the moves like Rush and its second transformation, but it's not really good for grinding. And it's not really good for trading. So I'm still gonna give that one a nice tier. Rumble. Rumble has awakening, and it could be it has a lot of AoE. And it's pretty good for grinding. So I'm gonna have to put it like in the good tier. Sand. When it's unawakened, it does poor damage. And then when it's awakened, it's pretty good for combo potential. But it's not that good for like trading. So I'm gonna put this in like the good tier. Shadow. Shadows could be really good for PvP combo potential. And I don't know for grinding, cause only the movement move actually helps with grinding. But in trading, it's really good. So I'm gonna have to give it a really good. Smoke. Either this is your first like Logia, or you're just trolling, cause nobody uses smoke as a Logia. Unless you're like hunting for hockey. So, and it got a rework recently, I think. And it got kind of buffed. So I'm gonna put in the nice tier. It's not hot garbage like these ones. It's Soul. Soul's really good. Soul but I really wouldn't say it's the best for grinding, so I'm gonna have to put in a really good tier with Dragon, Shadow, and the others. Spike, it could be a good starter fruit, but not for like the other seeds. So I'm gonna have to still put in hard garbage. Spin is the same for Spike. It's a pretty good starter fruit, but in the late games, it sucks. Spring, I started out with Spring once, and it sucked. Spring has some good moves, sucks for trades, and I'm still gonna put it in, like, I think it's hard garbage practically. You get it, you don't want it, but you still get it. String fruit. String fruit was turned into spider fruit lately, and its moves, internal white is really good. I'm gonna have to put in really good. Venom. Venom is OP. Damage, PvP, grinding, and trade. So I'm gonna have to put in OP. And for these ones, like the awakened ones, awakened ice. Well, awakened ice is really good for stun, so I'm gonna have to put in the really good tier. Awakened dough, straight into the OP tier. Awakened flame, it's kinda good for grinding. It's a Logia too, so I'm gonna have to put in the good tier right along with flame. Awakened dark. Awakened dark is way more better than just normal dark. It has a very good moves. So, really good tier. Awakened light. Awakened light's very good for like, it's good for PvP, grinding, and mostly just grinding. You could get a good trade with it, but so I think it's gotta be like the OP tier, only because it's very good stuff for grinding. Awakened magma. Why isn't there magma? I just realized that. But awakened magma is really good for damage, grinding, and practically PvP if you have good aim, and TB's grinding. So I had to put it in the OP tier. Phoenix. As I said, Phoenix is good. Is not good unawakened, but is really good like awakened. So I'm still gonna put that in the OP tier. Awakened Quake still isn't that good for grinding, but gets a huge buff. And it gets a little cooler, so I'll put it in a really good tier. Awakened Rumble. Rumble, it's pretty good when it's awakened. Gets trade, it has trade value. It's pretty good for PvP, and it's pretty good for grinding, so it's still really good. Awakened Sand, it's just a better version of Sand, and it has more combo potential. Really good tier. And now comes the last one, Awakened String. Awakened String Internal White is very good. I'll have to put it still in the really good tier. And there you have it, my whole tier list. If you want to see another tier list video on something else, then make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. And comment down on the video you want to see next if you have any ideas on one. I might make a video of me defeating all the boss, but you guys can decide on that one. Okay, and see you later, guys.